Hello all. So I'm in a good mood. You can't tell, I was singing a minute ago, but now that I've had to fart about my camera trying to make sure everything's in the right place, the mood kind of just, goes a little. But yeah, so I was having a good mood today. I was in a good mood today. And I thought I would review my 2018, and I know it's like a week into 2018, or 19, bloody hell, it's a week into 2019. I wonder how many times I do that in this video, but I thought I was going to go through the things I most enjoyed about 2018, what I want to do in 2019, just, a little recap of the year. Yes, I think there's someone in my house. If there is, it's Jimmy, but anyway. Okay, so let's see. I'm just using my bullet journal, which my previous video was about. If you want to go watch that, I'm pretty sure I just pointed to the wrong side. It's that way. Okay, so what happened in 2018? So I feel that 2018 was a good year. Like, for me personally, it wasn't an amazing year, but like for my family, it was a really good year. So let's see what happened. So I've almost finished my AAT. So I've spent the last 2 and a bit years trying to study for my AAT, which is my accounting qualification, so that once I finish that, I can go on to do my degree, basically. That was going to take many years, so obviously I want to hurry up and get this done so I can get that done, so I can earn the big bucks. No, just kidding. Well, am I? Okay, next let's go for smaller ones. Then me and James moved in together, which was nice. So in September or August, yeah, either August or September, me and James moved in together. I do have a vlog. There's a little thing up in the corner, hopefully, if I remember to do it, about it. So like just a little moving vlog. It wasn't much, basically just me moving in, really. Yeah, so we moved in together. We spent our first Christmas together as a couple and decorated our first tree together. It was exciting. I'm really gutted I didn't get any photos though. Like, I've got one of our tree, but that's about it really. I didn't get half as many as I really would have liked. I'd love to have more. Next, me and James went to Cuba. So for September, actually, for my birthday, me and James went to Cuba for 2 weeks, and it was amazing. A vlog up there somewhere, if you want to go watch it. Yeah, I'd recommend Cuba to anybody. It was amazing weather, the people were amazing, and you got to learn so much about the Cuban experience, like things that I never knew. Like, obviously there's a lot of propaganda around Cuba, so it was nice to hear like a Cuban's perspective instead of an American's, which is what I normally hear, and how they differ and the things that you wouldn't realise go on in Cuba. For instance, to kill a cow in Cuba, you can get something ludicrous like 8 years in prison for killing a cow. I shit you not, that's a rule there. That's a law there, not even a fucking rule, a law. Yeah, you get more time in prison for killing a cow than for killing a human, because the crime rate against humans is actually really low in Cuba, which is nice, but at the same time it's a bit ludicrous that, killing a cow is so long. Next, my sister Cheryl got engaged to her boyfriend, obviously, Liam. I'm very happy for them, very pleased. I literally, the moment she texted saying about it, I literally just filled up with tears. It was so romantic, so cute. I'm very happy for them. I don't really know what else to say about that. It was just, and we got to go to the engagement party and got to see my sister strutting and stuff in her amazing outfit that she had bought. It was just all good. It was really nice, and I can't wait for them to get married. But other things that happened was I got a niece. So my sister got engaged, I believe, on the Friday, and then my other sister gave birth on either a Monday or a Tuesday, I believe. So it was a very busy week that week. Also the time that I sat my last exam, a couple of days after. So yes. Yeah, so Ches got engaged in Rome on the Friday, and then on the Saturday, the 23rd of November, my niece Sarah was born, and then the Saturday was my sister's engagement party when they got back in the UK, and then on the Monday I had to sit my final exam. So it wasn't the best weekend for me, but it was amazing, and Sarah is beautiful and adorable. I'm not going to show you any photos because I don't really want to. You can't have her. I'm just getting, you know, personal reasons. I don't think my sister would like it. And then, so they're like the big things. They're like nice things that really happen, like, you know, things that you can pinpoint were good in the year. But I think there's a lot of other things that make a year good without you really realising. So I said that I didn't hate my job. Now that might seem stupid, and I've worked in this job since the year beforehand, so 2017 wasn't a bad year in that aspect. But when you don't hate your job, it's crazy how much your life is better. And it might sound stupid to some people, but until you've been in a job where that you literally like wake up thinking like, I really don't want to go in. Like, I know like everyone wakes up being like, oh, I don't want to go in, but like actually dreading it, dreading going in because you know like someone's going to make your day miserable. That's not a way to live, and it makes the period that you work there really long and really horrible, even if it is just for a very short time. So this job I've worked in for longer than my previous job, and it feels like I've worked there less time because I actually get on with people, so you kind of have fun in work, and like days go quicker and it's not hell on earth. So that's always a good thing. I got to see a lot of new local places. So I live in the Welsh Valley, which it's a valley, so there's lots of mountains and stuff around us. So we have a lot of like nature walks. There's waterfalls near us. There's a lot of like mountain national parks. There's like a lot of castles around here as well. Like it's a really nice area, and I feel that I've wasted 23 years of my life. Not 23? How old am I? I'm 23, so I couldn't have wasted 23. I've wasted 22 years of my life not really exploring the environment around me. And my sister Cheryl's New Year's resolution was to travel to more places, to visit more local places. So we did that, and it was actually really nice. But whilst we're on the topic, I just realised that I didn't specify. So my sister Cheryl got engaged, and then my sister Sarah had a baby. Two different people, not the same person. That would be nice, but weirdly weird if she got engaged and had a baby right at the same time. You know, split this up a little. But yeah, so that. I got to read a lot of nice books, a lot of good books, interesting books. I was never really a booky person as a child, and as I've grown up, I started to read more books, and it's nice to develop your reading. So I read like girly books, and then I started to read the Harry Potters, and now I'm moving on to more crime books, and it's nice to see which I prefer. Like, I like all three still, but like, you know, if I was to go and pick up a book, which one would I pick up? I like, you know, developing my reading style. Yeah, so that was nice. It was nice to develop my own personal character then. Would be the best way to say it. I got to spend a lot of time with family. So, I don't know how to say this really. So, growing up, I'd say I didn't really spend a lot of time with my family. Like, we just weren't that kind of family. Like, I don't know how to explain it without it sounding really weird. But as we've grown up, we've become very close-knit, and quite often me and my sisters will go places. My mum will come, we'll go shopping, or we'll go for a day out, and it's nice to be able to do those things together as a family, communities. It's nice. There's nothing like it. Okay, so things I want to do more of in 2019. So, as I said, I think 2018's been a pretty pretty good year, and for my family as a whole it's been a pretty big year. You know, we've had a niece, we've had a new niece in the family, my sister got engaged, me and James moved out. Like, there's been a lot of like life-changing events, so I think this year is going to be a really settle down, nothing big is going to happen, which will be nice. It'll be nice to have a quiet year for once. Yeah, so I wanted to make not so much goals for the year, but just things I would like to do more of / incorporate into my life, but not making big goals because I never stick to them. So what I'd like to do in 2019, I'd like to go on more walks / hikes. As I said, we've spent like the last year spending more time outdoors in the beautiful environment that's around us, that we just tend to forget that we have, really just take for granted. So I want to stop that and do more outdoor activities. I want to be happier. Now this one kind of relates to the last one, and actually the next one does. They're all kind of the same. I want to be happier, you know, spend more time with the people I love, you know, take my nephew on days out, just, you know, be happy. So the next one is make more memories / take more photos, because there was a lot of things that happened this year and sadly I didn't take any photos, and I feel it's nice to have a photo to look back on, and sadly I didn't take any this year. Like, I've taken some photos but I haven't taken many, which is really sad because I don't want those memories to be forgotten. And I love looking back at photos of like my mum and dad when they were younger and how much they've changed. It's weird. Like, my mum had these big glasses when she was younger, and when me and Chaz, my sister, were little, we always used to be like, oh, your glasses are huge, why did you have them so big? And now big glasses are back in fashion, so it's funny to see. And then one time my kids will say the exact same thing about me. Maybe I'll never have children. Yeah, so another one is to be healthier. Going on walks obviously will make me healthier, but I also want to drink more water and stop eating so much junk food. Now, I'm not, you know, making goals like carved all junk food and everything. I'm literally just trying to make slow progress to a better future. Yeah. I think, like, for me, there's no point making it like a goal of like, be happier, be healthier, because that's not a goal, that's me just stating something. Like, it needs to be, what is it? So, what's the saying? You probably know it. If you've done exams in the last, SMART goals, that's it. So they should be specific, measurable, achievable, reachable, and T. What is T? I don't know. Yeah, although achievable and reachable, I don't get the difference between those two. To me, they're the same. Reasonable and achievable. Either way, they're like the same to me. So I think they should be specific. Like, I don't know. You can't just say, I want to be healthier. You know, I want to eat more vegetables, and then, you know, it should be measurable. So I want to eat my 5 a day. Achievable, obviously, if you eat none and you want to add 10, that would be stupid. That's unrealistic goal, because you're gonna get so like bogged down with the thought of doing it that it's gonna end up flopping. T is gonna bug me what T is. I want to say target, but that can't be right, can it? Anyway, yeah. So you should have like SMART goals, because, you know, just what you should do. I actually use a habit tracker to help me with a lot of my goals. They're just habits, things that I think I want to try and do more often. So I have drink 2 litres of water every day, and then I take it if I've done it. Exercise up to 4 times a week, done my one for today. Wear my retainer, which I should do daily. When I have exams, revision, like, you know, mark down when I've revised every day. What other goals do I have? Oh, do my German, because I'm very slowly learning German. I don't know, I can't think of any more goals I have, but they're like the main ones. So yes, that's my 2018 little review. I don't think this video is particularly long. or very fun. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully there's a better video next time, but I do not know. I do not know what I'm planning yet. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed, thumbs up and subscribe down below. Oh, yes, I actually want to talk to anyone that's actually listening. If you are watching this, please subscribe or say hello. Or if you actually like, recommend to a friend. Because, you know, that's YouTube. You should recommend to a friend if you think they'd like it. They would, like, I hate it when there's someone, like my sister, me and my sister are like very similar taste in YouTube creators, and now and again, like, she'll just talk about this new person and I'm like, who is it? And it's just like, oh, she's never mentioned this person. Like, why? We follow all the same people. Why didn't you just tell me about the person, so I can follow them and we can talk about the person together and how much we like them. Yeah. So if you like, please tell someone. Let them know about my little channel. Okay, that's it. Like, subscribe, tell people. Goodbye.